Electronic cigarettes and vaporizers. They're not necessarily a bad thing. If you're trying to give up smoking, you've got a serious cigarette habit. But I have a bit of a hunch that one day we'll find out that they're not good for you, that the chemicals that are used in the vaporizers and the e-cigarettes, that they're actually detrimental to people's health. History is full of examples of food being introduced and even medicines, and finding out that it's not as safe as they said. But of course, you know, they're willing to kind of market these things, and I could be wrong about this, but I don't think it's good to be breathing in chemicals, because that's what they are. They're not natural things, like strawberry flavoured vaping liquid or vanilla or any number of these artificial flavours, and you'll see a photo of them now on the screen. It's chemicals, isn't it? It's chemicals that are made in a factory or a laboratory, and you're inhaling that into your body. Yeah, it's just a hunch that it's probably not going to be good for people, and they'll find out one day that it leads to various potentially. But the whole idea of obviously of having them is to come off tobacco, because tobacco's bad for people. It causes lung cancer and all sorts of stuff. Cigarettes originally were thought to be good for you. We're going back like 100 years ago and that. And I think it was Edward Bernays. He was the father of propaganda and public relations. He was hired by the American Tobacco Association after World War I, and he was hired by them to promote smoking towards women, because prior to kind of World War I, it was seen as it was antisocial for women to smoke. So they hired Edward Bernays, whose job was to do a marketing campaign and using public relations and propaganda, and he called them torches of freedom, or freedom torches. That's what he called cigarettes. So and then that's basically, it's all about money, isn't it? So they were promoted towards women, because if you could get more women smoking, then that's another market, isn't it? It's more profit for the company. But yeah, so these electronic cigarettes and stuff, I find it funny when you see teenagers smoking them, people that are not even old enough to have a smoking habit. So you'll see a 14-year-old, and they'll just start straight away on these e-cigarettes and vaporizers. They won't have even smoked a cigarette. It's almost becoming like trendy, I think, with some teenagers to just start smoking these vaporizing things. And yeah, that's just some of my thoughts about that, and thanks for watching.